Scarborough this afternoon. Matt Cardle, welcome to Paddy in the Morning. How are you?
I'm really good. Yourself?
Yeah, really good. Exciting day for you then.
I know the album is finally out. It's been a long time coming.
How long? How long exactly?
A year.
Yeah.
Since the last one.
Yeah. And how does this one compare to the previous two?
It's no doubt it's the best. It's the best thing I've been involved in. It's the best work I've ever done. I've learned so many lessons over the last 2 years with my last two albums. I've had such great success with those albums, and I'm just trying to recreate that now. The second album was a departure from the first, and this is a huge leap forward from the both of them. You know, I've just been pushing myself harder than I've ever pushed myself before, vocally and instrumentation-wise, and writing, and who I'm writing with, and where I'm going to write, and it's there's some great, you know, it's a real mix of tracks on the album. I've been writing with some soul artists, some R&B, so there's touches of that on there which I haven't been, you know, going near before. Yeah, again, it's a very honest album, as the other two were. Yeah. There's a lot of healing happened over the course of the second album, so this is a much more positive look at what's going on in my life at the moment.
Okay, it's interesting you say that, because, I mean, you won X Factor. That was absolutely incredible. How much influence did you have on that first album, then, musically?
I mean, I co-wrote the album. Unfortunately, I didn't have any influence on the first single, or whether we would use it or not. There was actually a track that I co-wrote with a guy called Richard Stannard and Ashhouse Seton Daunt down in Brighton that we all thought was the first single. It was going to be the first single at the last minute. This Gary Barlow track came along. You know, not my choice, out of my hands, and that's another reason why I wanted to step away from what was going on and get control over what was happening. When
did you exactly take control and, you know, decide to make the decision to leave your label? And you set up your own, didn't you?
Yeah, well, it was after the first album. You know, I was in Los Angeles. I'd been there for a month or so. We were there for another couple of months, and, you know, we were writing such great stuff, and, you know, I was so excited about it. I did not want that situation to happen again, where I was presented with another song that, you know, wasn't, you know, mine, and it affected me in a way last time that I didn't want it to affect me again. So, you know, we spread our wings and we left and we did our own thing, and it worked out. You know, we had another top 10 album. It sold through really well, and
your fans appreciate that massively, don't they? They love the fact that you have broken out and are basically doing the music that you want to do. Your fans are hugely dedicated to you. I've never known anything like it. They're bonkers, aren't they?
I love them to bits. Some of them are bonkers. The thing is, with the show, if you are, you know, a pure pop act and you don't write and you're prepared to be moulded and things like that, then it's a great place to be. Unfortunately, I'm not that kind of act, and never was going to be. So the only place for me to go was elsewhere, and to try and do it, well, not try, but just to do it more off my own back.
You must be very excited about this album. I've been asking people on Twitter if they've got any questions for you, and all I need to do is write Matt Cardle in a tweet, and suddenly all these people that I don't even know are tweeting me with questions. Lacey says, did he find any track difficult to record? If so, which one was the most difficult to record, and why, off this new album?
I found Not Over You quite difficult to record, purely because of the sentiment of the song and what it's about and how I'm feeling about things like that. There was a couple of other tracks. I mean, vocally, this track is so far from my last two albums. I mean, I've pushed myself so hard at times. I mean, I was unable to sing for a few weeks after I'd finished the album. Yeah. I mean, it was
that's
difficult. I'm all right now.
Yeah, that's good. James Bryan says, this is a bit weird, will you do a naked photo shoot if Porcelain reaches top 5 in the album chart?
Yes.
All right, okay, nice one. He'll be happy with that. Claire O'Hanlon says, please could you ask Matt, which track from Porcelain does he think will be the most challenging to perform live on tour?
I reckon that, well, there's a track called In Chains, which is the first track, which I absolutely love.
Do you perform it in chains? Is that why it's going to be challenging?
That's why it's going to be hard. No hands, very little dexterity. No, it's just, there's some strange instruments in there that have to be played in a funky kind of a way. There's some really difficult vocal bits, and there's a guitar solo of mine which is all mixed in there, so it's a bit of a mouthful.
Okay, we'll stay there. We're going to talk more very, very soon, and we're going to talk more about your performance on Thursday the 7th of November for Yorkshire Coast Radio's 20th birthday at the Scarborough Spa. By the way, this is admission by VIP invitation only. You can't buy tickets to see Matt Cardle in Scarborough. You have to be invited. And if you're not invited, then you have to win your place. We're looking for 10 of Yorkshire Coast Radio's biggest fans to join us. You can each bring a guest along with you as well, but what you need to do is tell us or show us why you are Yorkshire Coast Radio's biggest fan. Get on the website, all the info is there, but you've only got a few days to do this. YorkshireCoastRadio.com. Go to YorkshireCoastRadio.com and we'll chat more to Matt Cardle very soon. Right now, the song that did the business for him when he won X Factor a couple of years back. Here he is with When We Collide.
Till the end of time. When we collide, we come together. If we don't always be apart, I'll take your bruise, I know it worth it. When you hit me hard.
Matt Cardle, When We Collide, Paddy in the morning, Yorkshire Coast Radio. We'll chat more with Matt in 20 minutes' time. And just a reminder, if you would like to come to our 20th birthday party on the 7th of November at the Scarborough Spa, you can't buy tickets for this. There's not going to be that many people there, and you can be there enjoying a fantastic party on us. And, of course, live music from Soul Rider and X Factor winner Matt Cardle. You just need to tell us why you are Yorkshire Coast Radio's biggest fan as we celebrate 20 years of broadcasting. All the info's on our website. In fact, let me give you a direct link to it. YorkshireCoastRadio.com/birthday. That'll take you there. And then you can write why you are our biggest fan, or you can go one step further and maybe, I don't know, design some kind of poster or banner or do some kind of wacky thing. Take a picture of it, upload it to our website. You can even upload audio if you want. It's all there on our website, Yorkshire Coast. Soon, but we've got Matt Cardle on the show this morning. The new album Porcelain is out today. It's his third album and he's launching it on this show, which is brilliant. And we've also brought you the news that on the 7th of November, which ain't far away, he's going to be performing at our 20th birthday bash at the Scarborough Spa Grand Hall. Invite only, but you can win your place there. You just need to prove just how big a fan you are of Yorkshire Coast Radio. More on that very soon. Plus, we've got Matt's new song to play called When You Were My Girl. First, though, Matt, you know, we ended on some questions from Twitter. Here's another one, actually, and this interests me. Why, not so long ago, did you release every single album track online for one evening? You know, instead of just a few songs as a teaser, why did you put the whole album on for one night?
If the people want the album, then it's nice to go and have a chance to hear a little bit of it before. I mean, it's the ultimate tease, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Having it for an evening.
Yeah.
And then, you know, and it's just try before you buy. And also for the fans out there that haven't bought my albums before, that wondered what it's all about, you know, they
don't have to buy it. They can hear it first and then think, yeah, I like this. I'll get it, yeah.
Yeah, or not, you know.
Yeah. No, I like it. It's a bit different. Linda Shaw says, can you ask Matt if there's going to be some tour merchandise for the Porcelain Tour 2014? Thank you.
There'll be lots of, we'll be making lots of teacups. Is
there anything weird that you've got? Any really weird Matt Cardle merchandise?
No. We won't be making any kind of like bone china or porcelain kind of merchandise. No,
that's kind of what I was aiming at. Yeah.
There will be merchandise.
And here's one more. Claire O'Hanlon. I love Matt's whistling on the track. This Trouble Is Ours. Are there any other secret sounds or unusual instruments that he uses on this album?
I was at a studio a little while ago, and with a great guy, a great writer called Duck, who I've worked with before, and he's a very funny guy.
Great name.
And he had a stylophone. Do you know what a stylophone is?
I think I've heard of it, but maybe I haven't.
It's a little silver box with a tiny little metal keyboard on the front of it, and you get a little pen, and it makes a very strange noise, and that is in chains. And I bought one. I was in a shop, and I was like, stylophone. So I bought it, and little did I know that 3 days later it was going to be being laid down on my album, and I was like, what have I done? But no, so a stylophone's quite strange.
Right, cool. Yorkshire Coast Radio is 20 in November, on the 7th of November, and we're going to have a big bash at the Spa in Scarborough, and we've got some very important people coming as well, and one of those people is you, Matt Cardle.
Hey, yay!
That's very exciting. You're going to perform for us.
I am. I can't wait. It'll be good fun. Good night. Have a few drinks.
You are going to sing, aren't you?
Of course I will.
Will you have the drinks before or after you sing?
After, obviously.
Okay, I just wanted to check. Fantastic. We're going to give some fans the chance to be there on the night as well.
Okay.
But they've got to prove just how much they love Yorkshire Coast Radio, so they've got to go to extremes, really. So I can't wait to see what people do for us. So if you can wish them best of luck in that, that'd be great.
Yeah, best of luck, guys, and with whatever you may decide to do.
And have you ever been anywhere around here before? You know, Scarborough, Whitley, Filey, Bridlington, ever holidayed here or anything?
I have not been to Scarborough, but I know some people from Scarborough. I know a girl called Sophia Warden from Scarborough. She was in Bellamy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was your year, was it?
That was my year.
A couple of years ago, yeah. There were a couple of other people who've done quite well, haven't there?
Yeah.
From then. One Direction, that was their year as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, they haven't done too bad. I mean, they could...
Yeah, but you beat them. You must love that.
They sold a few records.
Yeah, but you still beat them. You still got more votes than them, didn't you? You must love that.
At the time. But no, Rebecca Ferguson as well, Aidan Grimshaw, Cher
yeah.
Lloyd, loads.
Yeah. It was a great year, actually, wasn't it?
It was a good year.
And are you watching it now?
I don't have a TV at the moment. I'm still just bought a new place and I need to...
You don't have a TV? And is it right that you've got your own record studio as well, at home?
Yeah, that's why I don't have a TV, because it's the first thing I concentrated on was getting my studio sorted.
That's amazing. That's like me, being such a radio anarch. I have my own radio studio at home. That would be brilliant. So you're sort of recording your album. Do you actually record your stuff at home then, your album at home?
No. This is just purely for writing or any little bits that I want to do. You know, we use studios, proper studios, but I mean, it is a proper studio. It's just for my personal little bits, like if I need to do an acoustic track for this or that or the other, or for writing sessions, really.
And so cool, when friends come round, just to say, have a look at my own personal music studio. Here it is.
Go and record a track if you want.
Right, Matt Cardle, we will see you at the Spa in Scarborough. Best of luck with the album. It is out today.
Oi!
Thank you. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
And let's play the new song, Matt Cardle, When You Were My Girl, from the album Porcelain, out today. Playing now on Yorkshire Coast Radio.
You tell me that you want me. You're thinking that you'll walk back in my life again, saying you need me. But I've been hearing stories from mistaken friends. And someone said you sold me out, you sold me out. I try to shut it out, but it's too late. All those tears I watched you fade, thinking I was doing you wrong. But now I hear it's my mistake, 'cause you were never sleeping alone when you were my girl. When you were my girl, I told you I was sorry. How could you lie so easily, right to the end? You wanna hold me, but I don't find it that easy to pretend. When someone says you sold me out, you sold me out, I try to shut it out, but it's too late. And all those tears I watched you fade, thinking I was doing you wrong. But now I hear it's my mistake, 'cause you were never sleeping alone when you were my girl. When you were my girl. When you were my girl. Oh, when you were mine. All those tears I watched you fade, thinking I was doing you wrong. But now I hear it's my mistake, 'cause you were never sleeping alone when you were mine. Watched you fade, thinking I was doing you wrong. And now I hear it's my mistake, 'cause you were never sleeping alone when you were my girl.
Just great songs all day long, Yorkshire Coast Radio. This is Matt Cardle's new song, When You Were My Girl. The album Porcelain is out today, and he's been on my show since 8 o'clock this morning, launching the album. And also, the big news is he is going to be performing at Yorkshire Coast Radio's big 20th birthday bash on the 7th of November at the Scarborough